Right, I'm back in Bangkok. I got the overnight bus from Surat Thani after getting a ferry from Koh Samui to Surat Thani. And right now I'm just on a little Thai street. It's bloody lovely. I got here about 5:30 in the morning. I was worried that it was going to be like a lot of lap over from like people on nights out last night, but I got up and got a coffee and just the streets of Bangkok started waking up. And now it is about 7 o'clock I think, and we're here outside one of the major sites in Bangkok, which is Wat Arun. So the temple that we want to go to, Wat Arun, is over there. So we're having a little sneak peek. It doesn't open until 8, but that's alright, we've got about 30 minutes. Then we'll be able to go and have a walk around. I absolutely love Bangkok, and it's a nice change from the sort of beachy, chilled out places I've been. I like the hustle and bustle here, and the people are so nice, and the transport's so cheap to get around. I love it. We're in. We've got our ticket. It was 200 baht, which is, I don't know, £4 something. So let's see if it's worth it. You also get complimentary water, which, as you can see, is a Wat Arun water bottle. We're walking around the entrance bit, and it's pretty much empty. So if I've got a pretty private viewing of Wat Arun, I've done really well. I'm glad I got here early. These temples, much like at the Grand Palace, the windowsills are just completely covered with different jewels. So this lovely structure that you can see behind me is Wat Arun. It is otherwise known as the Temple of Dawn, and their name comes from the word Aruna, which is the Hindu god of dawn. So this is Wat Arun, that has been here over 300 years. Although it dates back to the 17th century, most of what you see here was done in the 19th century under King Rama II's reign. Dan barang berharga Anda, harap membawa tas Anda di depan Anda. Tutup resleting dan tutup. As I said, I came early. And as you can see, I'm one of the only people here. I'm pretty sure I'm the only Westerner here, so it's quite lovely to be able to walk around it freely, as it is one of Bangkok's top tourist attractions. So the central prang, or the tower that you can see behind me, is over 70 metres tall, and it's covered in intricate mosaics that are made using broken Chinese porcelain. Every single piece that you can see on there is placed by hand. Another fun fact about this temple is that if you come to Thailand and you've got some change and you've got a 10 baht coin, which kind of looks like a £2 coin from England, the Wat Arun is actually on the tail side of that coin. So next time you get one of them, have a little look. Just look at it, all the ridges and the intricate mosaics made from the Chinese porcelain. It just looks ridiculous. There's so much like texture and angles. That's how the temple looks. As you can see, now there's more tourists about to come in, but if you come in right when it opens, you get a nice little slice of, I don't know how much if I had, 20 minutes of the temple pretty much to myself. Central prang, which you can just about see behind me, was finished by King Rama III, and it's approximately 81 metres from what the information says here. We're now just walking through the gardens of Wat Arun. You can see it there, with the sun hitting it, it's absolutely lovely. And just over the river, a lot of people get ferries from that side to this side to come and enter Wat Arun that way. And the Grand Palace, you can also see, is over there. We visited in one of our first Bangkok videos. So if you haven't seen that, go back and watch that, because the palace is absolutely great. The Chinese porcelain that has been turned into intricate mosaics and hand placed up here on the temple in Wat Arun. So the Chinese porcelain has spent a lot of its life travelling on ships to then be placed at the top of this beautiful temple. So as Chinese porcelain goes, it's probably as good as it gets. On the ferry that you catch outside of Wat Arun takes you to the other side of the river. But at least I hope it does. It costs 5 baht, so I don't even know how to work out what that would be. You can see it's a pretty nice day, but it's not very clear. This is something that you're going to see in Bangkok if you come from December to March. The smog in Thailand finds its way to Bangkok, and this is like from burning crops, vehicle emissions, and other forms of air pollution. You see a lot of locals walking around wearing masks, and this isn't because of illness, this is just them trying to not breathe in so much of the pollution. I'm not too bothered, I don't know if I should be, but maybe if you had respiratory issues, maybe something to think about. Now we wave goodbye to Wat Arun. I definitely recommend it for 200 baht, it's more than worth it I think. I've got to do one more shot of it. There it is. Now we're going over there. Two minutes later, and we're there.